I've actually gone and done it. I've managed to create a fully functional automatic blaze farm that works entirely using wolves. Now this is interesting for a number of reasons. First off, it means that this blaze farm is fully AFKable. We can just sit there holding down the right click button using a weight or something, and then we will gather XP and blaze rods. That's pretty cool and genuinely useful. But most importantly for me, wolves killing blaze act as player kills in that we get XP and also we get blaze rods, which blaze don't normally drop blaze rods unless they're killed by a player, which is why I couldn't build this farm making use of suffocation damage or through entity cramming or snow golems or anything like that. But it doesn't count as a player kill in terms of your statistics. So when a wolf kills a blaze, it does not add to your mobs killed statistics, which is excellent news because in Hermitcraft Season 8, I'm trying my best to not kill anything for the entire Hermitcraft season. Now, deaths can definitely occur around me. For example, Enderman falling onto dripstone, that's fine. Ghast traveling through nether portals and suffocating in nether portal blocks, absolutely okay. And Blaze being mauled to death by angry dogs, fine by me. I'm happy for those sorts of things to happen. In fact, I actively encourage them. But in terms of me killing things and causing harm at my own hand, of course not. I'm not a monster. My hands are clean of blood and my conscience is clear. Now, if you're wondering why this thing would occasionally break and the wolf would occasionally die, it wasn't actually an issue with the wolf killing chamber. It was to do with the suffocation chamber up above, which, to be honest, I probably should have thought of. Essentially, the suffocation chamber was like 99.9% reliable in that it would take most of the blaze down to one hit, so our wolf could instantly kill them. But occasionally, very, very rarely, a blaze would slip through without taking any damage, and then the wolf would attack the blaze would have full health, so wouldn't die, and then it would turn around and attack the wolf. And that was the issue that was completely breaking things. But after a little bit of a redesign of the redstone, everything is now considerably more reliable, and I've actually AFK'd in this thing for 3 or 4 hours with absolutely no issues. This little dude right here took 0 damage. Now, one quick thing before we hop back onto the Hermitcraft server, I did try and design this thing with foxes holding fancy swords, but unfortunately, I couldn't get the foxes to reliably kill the blaze. I'm sure there's some way to do it, but I'm not smart enough to do it, so we're going to be sticking with wolves. And before you all shout at me in the comments, yes, the foxes were trusted. Well, that's a horrendous sound to log into when you first join the server, goodness me. Oh, but actually, while I'm here, I saw a few comments talking about how building this farm would ruin the rates of this farm, and that isn't the case. I've built this farm far enough away that they don't have an effect on one another. I'm stupid, but I'm not that stupid. But I am pretty stupid. Remember in the previous episode, I died to a blaze, and then I died to an ender pearl, and then I died to a magma cube, and now I have no stuff. Well, I guess we should probably work on sorting that. And thanks to this furnace, I just got myself 21 levels. I hope Grian doesn't mind. I hope he doesn't mind. Things are getting pretty desperate on the XP front here. But having broken pretty much every single furnace within a 50 block radius, I then remembered villager trading and everything was good. We have got a bunch of awesome kits on the armor front. And then pickaxes, axes, shovels, they're all sorted. Can't wait to die while building up this blaze farm and lose it all again. I'm not going to say that. Why did I say that? What am I doing? Let's take our minds off that by doing some resource gathering. And this should hopefully do the trick. We've got all of the glass for the building. We've got all of the deep slate and things for placing the redstone on. We've got nether brick just in case we want to do some decoration. Obviously all the redstone supplies, rail bits, and the shield. Now the bad news is I've totally lost my shulker box. I have no clue where that's gone, but the good news is because I now have a silk touch pickaxe, I can actually store all this stuff in my ender chest, so if I die, I won't lose it. I am super cautious of dying these days. However, fingers crossed, we should be fairly safe, because I did the dangerous part in the previous episode. I built up the actual exterior of the farm, and I've also made sure that all of the redstone area is fully ghast-proofed, so hopefully, we should be left alone. What? My mouse keeps disconnecting. These are issues that I've never had before. What? Of all the things that I was expecting to worry about, this was not one of them. I flew straight into lava there. I'm so lucky that I managed to get out. Anyway, first things first, we need to build up the pulse extender. This is the thing that keeps our block extended for long periods of time. Yes, sorry, Impulse. But that isn't just any random length of time. That is the perfect length of time it takes for a blaze to be suffocated from full health down to 1 heart. Which means, of course, we can kill the blaze with 1 punch. Or, in this case, 1 bite from an angry dog. And then we just need to connect up a falling edge monostable circuit to our pulse extender that will make this whole thing loop around. So when this pulse extender switches off, it will then activate this circuit right here, which then reactivates the pulse extender. So essentially we have a redstone clock, and that keeps our crusher running. So you'll see, there we go. And the crusher re-extends. I don't know if that made any sense, but I'm going to continue these nonsensical explanations. What we've got now is the blaze release system. So after they've been crushed, that will then retract, and then this briefly retracts and re-extends, allowing them to drop down into the wolf killing chamber, and then the suffocation starts on the next set of blazes. But it's all incredibly humane, you know, peace, love, and plants. But that actually should be the majority of the redstone. It's remarkable how long it took for me to design a redstone contraption that's so simple. In fact, I would say the ratio of time spent to number of components placed is probably the highest ever for this build, at least for me personally. Anyway, that bottom section is now all done, so this is where I'm going to stand. The blaze will be on top of this half slab here, and this is where our wolf will be, and he's going to be doing all of the killing. The only thing left for me to add is an off switch, and I want to make sure that this system is all fully switched off as soon as you step off the pressure plate. I don't want to leave this thing running all the time. It should be off unless you're in it. Once again, I'm employing the tactic of just not looking around. If I don't look around, then there is nothing around, and thus nothing can hurt me. And it appears to have paid off, because we now have a full on-off switch for this entire farm. So when I'm standing on the pressure plate, all of the lava gets removed, so the blaze starts spawning, the piston pushers start working, and also, of course, our suffocator and our wolf killer starts working. So now I guess it's time to get that wolf. I've just noticed we're getting a little bit of path action and a little bit of custom tree action going on in the starter village. And I have to say, it looks incredibly cool. This little place has come together remarkably well, given it just started through this. This was the founding of this wonderful little neighborhood here. Tell me where your friends are. Honestly, it's been so long since I got a wolf in Minecraft that I cannot remember where they generate generally. Like, I can't remember the best place to find them. So I'm probably looking in totally the wrong place at this point in time, and everyone is screaming at me down in the comment section. Oh, got excited then, but it's just a bomb of a mushroom. Oh, got excited then, but it's just a bomb of a sheep. Oh, got excited then, but it's just a bomb of a birch tree. When you're looking for wolves, everything starts looking like wolves. I keep thinking that these chickens are wolves. They couldn't be further from being wolves. Why do you look like a wolf as well? And you! But then I spotted something that really looked like a wolf. There it is. That is what I've been... Where? I thought it died. Okay. Nice and easy. Just do a bit of right clicking, and he is now mine. This is good. I mean, I hate to say it, buddy, you're maybe not going to have the best life. So we are going to go out for a walk. Right, let's venture back to the homeland, which, to be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure where that is. Yeah, I'm heading in completely the wrong direction, so that wasn't a good start. You are so much easier to walk than Kubo, dude. You are so much easier to walk than Kubo. This is getting a little bit dangerous, though. I would have thought someone would have slept by now, but they haven't. Now I'm kind of scared. Thankfully, though, we did manage to make it back to the base. This guy is safe. He hasn't taken any damage, but I do have a little bit of rotten flesh just in case something bad does happen, because dogs are pretty stupid. Like, they teleport to ridiculous locations. Do not go near the bottom hole. That is the one rule. Okay? Well, he's just popped through into the nether. So I guess now we get going. Oh, he's gone the wrong way. Where are you walking to? What are you doing? Where is your lead gone? Oh, this is a bad start. Alright, I'm going to try my best to navigate you around this nether portal. Wow, I can't even do this part. Okay, stand up, get on the lead, and then we go this way, around here. Yep, nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Oh gosh, this could be a challenge. Okay, things are starting to get a little bit scary now. I'm getting nervous because this here is the entrance down into the nether, and this is where we have to go. Right, how's it looking? Is there anything that I need to be wary about? It's looking okay at this point in time. There is a ghast there. I think maybe I should pull this dude into the bunker a little bit. And maybe get that guy to despawn. Probably seems like the best move. Right, ghast problem has been cleared by just flying away like a true champion. Dog is still in place. Excellent news. That's a blaze. Sit down. I'll protect you, buddy. And I'm off again. Hello again, dog. You're probably wondering why I keep flying away. But it's fine. It's for your own safety. Right, let's do this. I'm feeling good about this run. Okay, I can see absolutely nothing that could potentially harm us as a unit other than all this fire. There is a lot of fire here. This is something that I probably should have done beforehand. Cool. Our dog is still cruising along. Okay, just need to make our way down here. He's managing it. He's doing alright. He's doing alright. Okay, this is definitely the dangerous part. But thankfully nothing has spawned, which is excellent news. So just follow me, buddy, and this is going to be your new home. I probably should have blocked up those gaps. I definitely should have blocked up those gaps. But our dog has made it into the chamber. He's actually gone and done it. Let's construct a little minecart rail right here. And then if I place in a... Oh, he can't be sitting down. Okay, that's not good in theory, but it's fine. So right click on the dog. Minecart. Dog goes in minecart. And he is on his way to being in position. There he is. We've actually managed to do it. That has gone a million times smoother than I was expecting it to. Now, if I sounded nervous in the previous clip, that nervousness is about to rack up to about 1 million because I'm about to try this farm for the first time on the Hermitcraft server. And if it doesn't work, I'm just going to get completely obliterated by Blaze. I have no way of defending myself against them. And that is scary. That is very scary. I haven't been able to test any of the redstone. I haven't been able to test it. I don't know if the crusher is working properly, but I guess we're about to find out. A Blaze is being damaged. My heart is literally in my mouth. This is worse than the Euros final with England. Okay, there's a Blaze. I think it's working. I mean, the first one died. Did that guy just miss all of his shots? This is good, I think. It's working. It is working. It's actually working. Yes, it is actually working. And my shield is being refilled with XP, so that's never going to run out of durability because it has mending and unbreaking 3 on it. I'm getting levels, and I'm also getting blaze rods. I'm definitely going to be getting blaze rods. They're going to be making their way into the chest. Our little wolf is doing the work. Look at that. Look how fast he killed that blaze. He's not messing about. He's not messing about. Yes. Yes. All right, I'm going to step off. That means that those blaze there will be killed by the crusher. So that's all good. That's all good. That's all good. And look at this. We've got ourselves 4 blaze rods. 4 blaze rods without actually killing Blaze ourselves. You have no idea how cool this is. You have no idea how cool this is. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is seriously awesome. I'm seriously excited by this moment. This is cool. This is really, really cool. I'm chuffed to bits with this. You should be chuffed as well, mate. You should. I mean, your life is not the best of lives. Okay, this is it from this point forth. But I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. Right, I'm gonna AFK at this thing, or not AFK. I'm gonna be watching over it like a hawk. But I'm gonna sit at it for a while and just bask in the glory. And you know what? Let's time lapse it. And after a very tense 20 minutes, it has been successful. I mean, look at this. Not only did I get a blaze face, which is pretty exciting, but also our wolf, our dog fella, was completely unharmed. He's happy. Look, his tail is still pointing upwards. And we managed to get ourselves 2 stacks of blaze rods. Now, that might not sound like much, but remember, we were only here for 20 minutes. And importantly, with this blaze farm, I don't have to do anything. I don't have to swing my sword or do anything like that. I just have to sit around and hold my shield, which means in theory I could AFK at this thing overnight, and I will be doing that once I get a little bit more faith in it. Right now I'm still incredibly nervous and I'm keeping my eyes very much on that dog's tail. So let's grab our blaze rods, then run on over to our enderman farm and pick up some ender pearls. Goodness gracious me, that is always absolutely deafening. So much death, so much pain. Do a little bit of crafting of these to get a bit of this, and then a bit of crafting of this to get a couple of these. Then let's make our way over to the gigantic ghast farm to pick up a handful of ghast tears. This is not how I meant to get access to them, but I would say... yeah, that should probably do the trick. Let's grab some gunpowder as well because it's useful. Now we just need a little bit of sand and then a tiny bit of smelting. And now we should be just about ready. I just need a few bits of obsidian. I need to do a tiny bit of crafting. And we're now kitted out with my new weapon. Let's go and kill some things. Hello, cows. It's nice to see you today. Don't mind me. I'm just going to place this piece of obsidian, place this, and... see ya! Oh gosh! This is ridiculous! What about you guys? You got a bit of a lucky escape. I'm just gonna sit here and... bye! Oh my goodness. You see, remember when mobs were voluntarily walking into my flames to kill themselves? Well, unfortunately, that just wasn't a particularly fast way for things to kill themselves around me. Which is why I wanted to get some of these things. So now I can very quickly have mobs voluntarily walk into end crystal explosions. I mean, look at this guy. God, he's gotten away with it. Is it because he's short? He got away with it because he's short. I guess I have to go a little bit lower in the ground. Oh, that is successful. Oh, that is something. I mean, can you believe it? Here's me just testing out, doing some exploding of end crystals, and all these things just keep walking into my explosions. That squid is genuinely killing himself for me, though. I mean, I genuinely had no part to play in this situation right here. He's done it all by himself, and you can see it in his eyes. He's filled with regret. But I am very welcoming of the ink sacs, though. Cheers, dude. I told you, things just keep killing themselves around me. This is the existence that I have. Look, my statistics, they don't lie. I haven't killed anything on the Hermitcraft server. Everything just dies around me. I'm curious, does this work underwater? If I go like this... nope. There you go. You can't place end crystals underwater. Hey, look, here's Green. He's harvesting some sugarcane. I'm actually going to help him out by showing him a much faster way of doing it. It goes something like this. And... harvested! Oh, did we lose them? Are they all gone? I think we lost them. Oh, I thought that would work. I'm sorry, Grian. I'm sorry. What else could we potentially use this for? Maybe after you've taken down a tree, you could use an end crystal to quickly remove all of the leaves that are left behind. And... I mean, that's incredibly efficient. No one could deny that was an incredibly efficient way of removing all the leaves. I have a bit of a creeper situation here. I can just do a bit of this. And... well, I almost blew myself up. How did he take 0 damage from that? What is this creeper made of? We run away. Run away. But having fueled myself with more spuds, I am determined to kill this creeper. Yes! Take that. And the tree got some as well. Except I've left a mess of leaves behind. Consider it cleared. Gah! I wanted to explode them, but they despawned before I had the chance. They took the easy way out. They knew what was coming. So now that I'm the most efficient player on the Hermitcraft server, was Green just sat in the... yeah, he was just sat in the boat and pole. Yeah, I thought I was seeing things, but that is totally 100% where he was. Anyway, now that I'm the most efficient player on the Hermitcraft server, I feel like I should find someone to flex to. Because what's the point in being ridiculously efficient if you can't show it off to anyone? And my attempts at flexing to Grian failed horribly, so I guess I've got to find somebody else. And Rendog is that somebody else. I am so envious of your bus, dude. This is the coolest thing in the world.
It has a hyperdrive.
Oh my goodness! All right, that's a pretty serious bus.
It is a serious bus. It's got wings and everything. It even has a working toilet. If you you know, if you need to do some business.
Does it actually? My bus does not have that. I just do it out the side and then hope that nobody notices.
Yeah, look at that. Beautiful, right?
This is beautiful. The business.
See ya.
Oh! Right. Well, that is it. Oh my goodness! There's an Endermite attacking me. This is a real problem.
Sorry about that.
Wow.
I couldn't resist.
Well, you know what? This is perfect because you've done me like that. I think. Are you interested in a test where you could potentially die? Like, is that something that you're interested in? Are you okay with potentially dying in this situation?
Sure.
Well, I reckon if we just come over to this island here.
Okay.
Actually, no. Actually, we probably should go to somewhere Like here.
How about here?
Here seems good.
Is this good?
Here seems good. Do you have a lot of stuff on you right now, by the way?
Not too much. Should I just? I've got a shulker box. I can just dump everything in there. Is that a good idea?
Close. I mean, I would. Okay. Well, we'll move over here. Yeah. If you put, your stuff. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Now you're starting to worry me. I'm not gonna lie.
This way, I've discovered something really cool that I've been testing out, because I do like the peace, love, and plants things, and I can't kill anything.
Yeah.
There's like this thing that I can do where it's just this, and then.
Oh. Well, that worked.
Good. Oh man, the way it gets cut off when someone dies is so funny. It was just so brilliant.
It's like, ah!
Yeah.
Just instant death.
Did you only had your Elytra, right?
I think so. Yeah, I only had that on me.
Okay,
yeah.
Good. I suddenly panicked that I didn't know. I don't know what happens when someone dies to an end crystal. It doesn't happen that often.
Well, was that a successful test?
I would say it was pretty successful. These are my new weapons now. You can have some if you'd like. If you want to play with them yourself, they are pretty.
All right.
They are quite entertaining.
All right, I'll take some of those actually. It's pretty good way to get netherite, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah. So have fun with that. Thank you for being part of my test. That was incredibly successful.
The only thing scarier than that test, Mumbo, is I don't want to be mean. We're friends and everything, but your face.
Are you gonna reference my potato? You're one to talk, dude. You are one to talk.
Yeah.
We're like the weirdest pair of superheroes ever.
Yeah.
We currently look like the strangest matchup. So that was an absolutely enormous success. Nothing within a certain block radius of me is safe. Okay, I am now one of the most lethal members of the Hermitcraft server without being at all lethal. A big thank you to Rendog for helping me out. Of course, I kitted him out with a bunch of end crystals, which he's going to use for netherite mining, which is actually an incredibly intelligent idea. And all in all, I am absolutely chuffed to bits. I'm chuffed to bits that we got the Blaze farm working. I'm chuffed to bits with what we've managed to pull off in terms of the Enderman farm and also the Ghast farm, and all of that coming together to get us to this moment where we can legitimately use end crystals as our main weapon. That is just fantastic. That is so hilarious. So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Hermitcraft. See ya! And just as a little bit of extra information for those of you who have watched this far into the episode, that was kind of goal 1 of my Hermitcraft season. Now it's time to move on to my second major goal of Hermitcraft Season 8, and it is an important one. I mean, it's pretty predictable, okay? You'll be able to tell exactly what it is, but it's exciting.